Hello once again, Bill Bachman here with a random lesson floating around the cybernet for you. This one is about the dangers of categorization. Okay, categorization. If it's not a word, it is now. So one thing I've found is people love to look at, for instance, rudiments in categories. Well, there's the drag, and then there's the flam. And oh, let's look at the flam. Here's a flam. Right, so you can make them in 16th notes, you can use them musically, and yeah, there you go. There's the flam category. Okay, now let's talk. Wait a minute. It's not that simple at all, right? The flam, from one flam rudiment to another, quite often they're no more similar than ice skating and, figure hockey and, see what I'm saying? Figure skating and ice hockey, right? They happen to have a flam. Those sports happen to take place on ice. If you can play hand-to-hand flams, there's no reason to think that you can play a flam accent. If you can play those flam accents, there's no reason to think that you can play flam taps. Right? If you can play those flam taps or flam accents or flams hand-to-hand, there's no reason to think you can play an inverted flam tap. Right? They require totally different techniques to negotiate from high to low, accent, primary note to grace note to interbeats. So I'll improvise a little bit and just check out, I'll play a bunch of flams and watch. Sometimes there's molar, whip, and flop, Sometimes there's molar, whip, and stop. Sometimes there's the 4 basic strokes. And sometimes there's I call it the note chop, flop, and drop. Right, so here's a little bit of flam stuff, and we'll see just how much the motions change. Right? So it goes from this to that. It's always changing. So it's not about the flam rudiment and this friendly little category that's all self-sufficient, and it's not about just the rudiment and that rudiment and that rudiment. It's about the hand motions. If you have the hand motions to negotiate those different flam rudiments, then everything with accents and taps under the sun, you have the tools you need. So you don't need 40 rudiments and a giant list of hybrids. You need those hand motions. Oh, speaking of, they happen to be on drumworkout.com. So if you want that toolbox built up, starting as simple as possible, where you can say anything you want to say, and you learn rudiments along the way, of course. That rhymes, it's pretty cool. Right? Check out drumworkout.com, get your hands in shape, get out of your own way, learn some flams here, some flams there, some flams there, and hands is power. That closer didn't work at all, but I worked it. All right, that's it. Cool. Go drum, go practice. Why are you sitting here watching this for too long?